Hey, how do you do? I'm Iru399 and this is the GTA 5 chat show. How do you do, fellas? And today we're going to be discussing my opinions on lightning. Yes! Potentially one of the best improvements to GTA that I've ever come across, okay? Maybe aside from the three protagonist idea, and I'm going to elaborate on that in a moment, okay? Now, in previous GTAs, the way it's been is like this, okay? You've had pedestrians knocking about, which is good. They do things. They're quite active. However, there isn't very many of them, okay? In the middle of Star Junction, potentially one of the busiest parts of New York, nobody's there. Hardly anybody's knocking about, alright? And when it's pouring down with sun, everybody's kind of wearing suits, right? And when it's beating down with rain and flash lightning's knocking about, only one or two people ever bother to wear an umbrella. Well, when I say wear, I mean use an umbrella, okay? What I mean is, the weather necessarily doesn't dictate what's going on in the game, okay? And I think it should, because it improves immersiveness, okay? So, let's take the lightning example here that Rockstar revealed the other day. Boom! Crashing waves and all that. I think it looks awesome. It looks wonderful. In fact, it looks brilliant for a number of different reasons, okay? Let's say that that pier is getting absolutely battered by those waves, and it is. You can see it. It's properly going for it there. And that lightning in the background's coming down. It's crashing. It's raining. Nobody's going to be having a good time here, are they? You can just see that it's an entirely different Los Santos to what we're used to seeing. Here, when the sun's absolutely raining it down, it's absolutely awesome, okay? So, this is an entirely different place to what we saw a moment ago with the lightning. You can just agree with that, okay? It's undeniable, right? I want to say that if that happens, and there aren't people going around in their flip-flops like Michael here on the bike, well, I'm going to be a bit concerned, okay? I think Rockstar have tried to make efforts to make Los Santos more immersive by making it more, quote-unquote, realistic, alright? In the morning, people go to work, people cut lawns, people go off and commute, people have fun, people do whatever. When they come back, they're tired maybe, and they go in home or whatever it is, and what they, I'm assuming at night, people come out and party. That's what everything's about, I guess. That's just how it works over there. So, Rockstar have tried to do that, and they've researched different areas to try and make it as kind of similar and as good as it can possibly be. Now, the only thing that could possibly ever top that off, in my opinion, is by making it so that weather changes and the environment changes dictate, to an extent, with that, okay, and it kind of works side by side. Alright, so when it is coming down with the sun, everybody's wearing bikinis, shorts, short sleeve shirts going off doing their thing. When it's, really nasty, people kind of go off and do whatever. And I'm trying to think, is there going to be anything else other than storms and sun? Of course there is. I'd like to think you could have a windy day. If you could have a windy day, people could wrap up warm. Yeah, I think that's possible. What other kind of natural things that, we've got a storm there? Is there going to be anything like not a typhoon, flipping, I can't remember the name of it here, hurricane, that's it, yeah. I don't know if Los Angeles get hit by hurricanes, but is it possible? Surrounding hills and countryside. What's that going to be like in the night time? Are you going to be able to see stars? Are you going to be able to see stars in the middle of the city? Quite possibly not, because of all the light pollution. So, the environment, when it changes and how it changes, not only impacts your immersiveness, but it can, if Rockstar can do it, it would be great to change how the world works in the game, okay? People should be able to do different things depending on what's going on, okay? They shouldn't just be walking around in the middle of, in the middle of the city wearing a suit. It's not cutting it for me anymore, and I think Rockstar understand that, and they're going to make their best efforts to try and improve this. I want to know, though, most importantly, what are your opinions on this? Because somebody said to me a while back that it was absolutely outrageous to suggest that, weather could dictate what's going on, and I said, kind of half-heartedly, that snow's going to be knocking about. We know for a fact that there's mountains. Mountains. Is there going to be snow in this game? How's it going to change the game? That's a question you've got to ask yourself, because it's not been confirmed yet that it isn't going to be there. Anyway, I've been Iru399. Thank you very much for watching. If you watched this far, I'm sorry I'm, kind of doing it generically. I'm not kind of doing analysis at the moment because I'm away. But either way, thanks for watching. Click the like button below if you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in a bit.